Man, we back at it again with another episode of Locked In. Welcome to episode 25. 25 episodes in, on the road to 50. I got another guest for y'all today. I'm my boy Wheeler Thompson, musician, audio engineer, producer. I'm gonna just go ahead and let Wheeler introduce himself to y'all and basically tell y'all about his upbringing real quick.
Cool, yeah. My name is Wheeler Thompson, but everybody knows me as 301 Wheels. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music all my life. I remember my first Christmas, I asked for a drum set, got that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been playing in churches since I was a little child, since I was about 5 years old, and just built from that. Start engineering, start recording, DJing. So I do it all.
So what made you want to get into music? I heard you just mentioned you've been doing it since you was 5 years old. Like what made you just want to get into music?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. I think it's just like I think it's a gift from God. Like it's just something He gave me, and I just appreciate it that He gave me that gift, like bestowed me with that gift because I'm gonna use it every day. It's always gonna be incorporated in my life. But when I found like it's just like music found me kinda.
For sure. So, talk about growing up in PG County, what that whole experience was like, being a PG County native. Talk, what I'm saying? Shine a light on that a little bit.
I mean, I'll say it's like you see real people actually doing it because they need it, you know what I'm saying, versus, you know what I'm saying, people being actors and stuff and doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, and they don't really need it. So I feel like in PG County, it's a cool place, you know what I'm saying. I feel like everybody gets along, you know what I'm saying. I feel like we still family, like we go to the courts, play ball, you know what I'm saying, just have a good time. I mean, it's not really not serious.
For sure. So just talk about, when did you first realize you wanted to take music seriously? Like how old were you, and then what was that one moment that like you was like, man, yeah, I'm gonna start doing, I can do this really.
I mean, I really got that realization about like I'll probably say like a year ago. At the end of the year, I was just working on music so hard. Like I was more so worried about music than school. Like I was about to drop out of school, just like I'm trying to do music full time. And it was like I was almost basically done. So I was like, no, let me just push through it. But it's like I just start figuring out like I'm good. Like I don't need no approval from nobody. And it's like I know I'm good. And it's like I feel like God gave me this gift to share with everybody. So I need people to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably going through what I'm going through. So I
Right.
want you to hear my story or what I've been going through lately. So that's why my music comes.
So talk about, I got a chance to look at your page. Talk about your song The Weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about that whole process because I heard it, and it's definitely it's different. It's different sound, like, opposed to other DMV music. When you think about DMV music, you think about like trap music or people talking about really just kind of sometimes the same stuff. But you kind of took a different viewpoint. So just talk about the process of making that song The Weekend.
So with Weekend, yeah, I was in college when I made this one. So I had my friend producer named Max P, and he basically we was just cool and like we usually just made beats all the time. So he just cool and then he started making this beat. I add a little something on it, then he started making the beat, and I'm just like, I can make a hook to this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking like it's literally 3 in the morning. We just left a party. So it's like we up at 3 in the morning just working. I'm just thinking about the night for real, what happened. And it's just
Right.
like we just went off because it was the weekend.
For sure. People get active on the weekend, so
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I felt like I just had to make that record because it's like everybody love the weekend.
right.
For the weekend.
Now, we're gonna talk about this real quick. You got a song. Hold on, I got it right here. I want to make sure I got this right. I want to make sure I got this right because I seen it on your page. You got a song, "Red Wine Mood." Talk about that because that's like some grown shit. You know what I'm saying? People that's older. Talk about the process of making that song and why you decided to title it "Red Wine Mood."
I felt like usually when I'm hanging out, like when I used to date women or just like, you know what I'm saying, hang out with women, we wasn't really trying to drink no liquor or anything. So like the main thing is like rare, you know what I'm saying? You get some wine, some
Right.
rare wine.
Just vibing for real.
Yeah, wine. Yeah, just vibing for real. And that's basically how I came in the song. Actually, when I made that song, I was in a lost place, like where it was just like I kind of just you know what I'm saying? I did certain things where I wasn't proud of, but it's like you go through the experiences just to, you know what I'm saying, make music because somebody else might be going through it. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like a lot of people are always in a red wine mood. I just felt like that was just a description. Like, I'm just in a red wine mood trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get with you. I'm just spitting the game to the girl because I'm trying to get with you.
For all the ladies out there, that's gonna be tuning in. Y'all heard my man. Red wine mood. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't even gonna say nothing else, bro. That's all you gotta say is red wine mood.
Yeah, definitely.
So just talk about, are there any other artists or musicians who inspire you to make music, or just who's a influencer in your life, period? Anybody?
Um, Mainly, I would just say, like, my family's a big supporter, just like saying, like, keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? They see the dream in me. My family, my friends. I mainly look up to my musician friends. I listen to the radio when I'm at work, but like other than that, I'm mainly listening to the music I make or my friends make. So I look up to like my man's Dano, my man's Leon, you know what I'm saying, Titus Lover. But like if we looking like mainstream, Wayne is always gonna be an influence of mine. Drake. Um, Drake's versatility is one thing that I love. He's able to hop on anything and become his own. So, and that's what type of artist I want to be. I want to be able to hop on anything and you can portray that because it's just like I grew up in the church. I know every keystroke. I know how to, you know what I'm saying, play that certain stuff. So it's like I'm just mainly writing my experiences, you know what I'm saying, trying to give my gift back to God.
Talk about that a little bit. You know, you just mentioned growing up in the church. Do you feel like that caused you to become more musically inclined with like the types of music? You know, because when you in church, you get like a soulful gospel vibe. So did that influence you any type of way?
Yeah, I mean, it just opens you up to so much more. My family's all musicians. So like usually Thanksgiving and Christmas when we link up, like we not really eating food. We downstairs making music. You know what I'm saying? Got the keyboards out, got the drums out. So it's like you always so used to playing. You go to different shows, you hear different music. It's just like, and then you also hear that gospel's in every type of genre. So then it's kind of like you incorporate your own way of doing it. Like we want to have R&B, we want to have hip hop if it wasn't for gospel.
That's definitely a fact. You know, my grandmother is heavy on gospel, so I know. My
Yeah,
grandma,
bro.
you know, they always have you on the gospel music. But just talk about if you could work with or collab with any other artist. They don't even got to be a mainstream artist. It could be just somebody you really want to collab with that you haven't collabed with yet. Who would that one artist be and why?
I say if I could collab with one person, I would probably want to collab with. Um, I would definitely want to work with like a producer, like Kanye, or like yeah, mainly Kanye. Kanye is a producer that I would really want to work with.
Talk a little bit more about being a producer. Like, talk about the ups and downs that you had so far. You know, producing music because I know producing music can be easy. You know, you gotta get the right feeling, the right tone. You know, it's all types of stuff that go into it. But just talk about all the ups and downs that you might have had in producing music.
I feel like it took me a while to actually start producing music for myself. I was mainly producing for my friends, and then I'm actually about to drop a project December 18th, Simp Pimp. So everybody tune in for that. But I produced like most of the music on that project, like me or like my friends close together. So it was really a 2-year process trying to get that all together. But with producing, it's more so like when I produce, it's more so coming from my soul. Like I want every instrument you hear what I'm feeling, that emotion. So it's like when you hear produced records by me, I want you to feel like if it's a sad song, I want you to feel my sadness in my production. And that's why it kind of takes me a while to produce for myself. But like for my friends, if like they give me a vision or like any artist give me a vision, I'm able to cook that up because I can relate. Like if you give me a storyline, something to relate to, I'm like, all right, bet I know what type of mood we in right now. I can make that.
Most definitely. And is music something that you see in your music being a producer, audio engineer? Is that something you see yourself doing in the long run?
Oh no, yeah, I see myself running a label. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mainly my artistry is mainly to put other people on. I'm not a selfish man. I feel like I was here to help other people. We're all here to help other people. So after I get my main, you know what I'm saying, get my spotlight, I'm mainly trying to help the next generation. I'm trying to put other people on. So
Most definitely.
Yeah, so I see myself doing this forever till I go on the tune.
So just talk about. I know you say you got a project. December 18th. Like you said, make sure y'all look out for that. But talk about any other music that you got in store. What you got anything cooking up in the stores that you want to let the people know about besides the project on the 18th?
Yeah, so I got a music video coming out soon. Should be coming out in January. And I
Okay.
got some other collab projects coming soon, you know what I'm saying? We kind of getting the kinks together and stuff, but mainly Simple Pimp. That's my R&B project coming out, so kind of going in a different turn with this project. I'm really glad for the outcome. I'm actually really happy about it.
All right. So I know you just said simp and pimp. We not just going to let that go over our heads. Talk about that, man. Like, you just said simp and pimp because, people think about the word simp. They think about like a nice guy, soft guy, but then you got the word pimp in there as well to where it's like a gangster, like somebody who about their business. So just talk about why you naming it that, simp and pimp. What's that mean to you?
So with Simple Pimp, basically, Real One Mood is basically the pimp side of
Okay.
it. You see. So it's just, I wanted to give that oxymoron, you know what I'm saying? You got hot, you got cold, you know what I'm saying? But I know everybody, you feel two emotions sometimes. So
Right.
my emotions mainly with love lately has been like I've been times where I just love a woman wholeheartedly. And there's been times with a woman that's just like, I'm just here for one thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight up with this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It happens in life. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. So I feel like with this project, it's just like I had to get these stories out because it's like, you know what I'm saying, about me and what I've been going through. And I feel like everybody's going to relate to it. But with Simple Pimp, I want you to hear it because I actually got a song called White Wine Mood, which is the opposite, you know what I'm saying, of Red Wine.
Right.
Yeah, so it's going to be on the album. And I'm really
Okay.
in store for it. But I want you to really see like the variation between it. It's two, you know what I'm saying, two types.
No, I'm gonna definitely be looking forward to hearing that for sure. Once it drop, you gotta send that joint to me, bro.
Oh, already.
Yeah. And then where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, man, I see myself doing the same thing I do. I love just music. Just be doing this full time.
For sure. And then, just talk, Corona affected a lot of things for a lot of people. People was losing jobs, trying to find ways to work. Did that affect your music in any type of way? If so, how?
I want to say it made me love it even more. It made me because like when we was on lockdown and like I was just having class at home,
Right.
I was even paying attention in class. Like I'm on my phone looking at class, but on mute. You know what I'm saying? Mixing a song, making a new beat. Like
Right.
it just made me love it even more. I'm like it made me a schedule of waking up at 5 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, make my coffee, comes down here straight, play my keys, make a beat, and then don't end till like midnight. Just doing it repeat over and over again just for like a few months. And I was just like, I can do this for the rest of my life. It's just I love this too much. Like I love this than anything, more than anything.
For sure. I got a producer that I know that also make beats. I just got a chance to meet him and kind of, he actually I'm going to interview him very soon, but just to tap in with him, I'm going to definitely send him your information for sure. I think y'all two together could definitely tap in, cooking some heat for sure.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. I love meeting
He
new
does he
producers.
does music for like some DMV artists for sure. So
Oh, for real?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, put us in connect. I love that, bro. I
yeah, yeah.
appreciate it.
You already know. I'm gonna DM you for sure.
All right, bro.
All right, and then the last thing I'm gonna ask you for this interview is name your top three artists you listening to. In your regard though, who got that simp and pimp type of attitude? I'm gonna leave it like that. Top three artists. Who got that simp and pimp type of attitude?
Like an artist?
Yeah, artists. It could be mainstream or just people, artists in general that you work with.
Yeah, so I mean, that really inspired me with this Future. Future is one dude that really inspired
Yeah,
me with this, like the hip hop.
that's a fact.
Him with the hip hop, six lat, you know what I'm saying?
That song by him and Lil Durk and Young Thug, that's nice. Stick
Yeah,
around.
the black, especially black on East Atlanta Love Letter. That
Yeah,
really, you know what I'm saying, helped me. And then Biggie Smalls, bro. I love Biggie. So even when like going from Juicy to, you know what I'm saying, I'm you tonight type stuff.
most definitely. Well, bro, I wish you the best of luck. I hope all the success comes your way. we locked in now, so I'm gonna definitely be in tune, supporting you, reposting all that, because I definitely mess with the vibe, bro. I mess with the vision. Like, I try to tell people when I do the podcast thing, it's not necessarily because, of course, I do want to have my own talk show one day, and I envision myself doing those type of things. But I'm trying to give people a voice, just a platform to just talk about, what they doing and what they got going on, so more people could be in tune. And I definitely appreciate you coming on here and talking about yourself, your upbringing, your music, all that stuff. So salute to you, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for having me.
Nah, for sure. And y'all heard it from Wheeler himself. That's it for episode 25 of Locked In. We out.